Hi, kindergarten. We've been studying bowls. So bowls are kind of like a sculpture that you can use. Even though it's not like a drawing or a painting, sometimes people use things that are useful like bowls, plates, and cups to express themselves. We've also been talking about shapes and forms. Could anyone raise their hand and tell me what the difference is between a shape and a form? Thank you so much. I hope that someone told us that a shape is flat like a pancake and a form is real. It's something that looks like you could touch it and feel it or throw it. So let's go over some of the most popular ones. What is this form? And what is this form? And what is this form? Good job. We used wet clay to make something called a pinch bowl. Then I put it in the oven and it took a while to get it back. So let's talk a little bit about color today because that will be important. We learned about the warm and cool colors this year. Could anyone raise their hand and tell me the warm and cool colors? Awesome. So the warm colors are red, orange, and yellow, and the cool colors are purple, blue, and green. Now, who could tell me what the primary colors are? Raise your hand. I hope that someone said the primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Now, it's time to go ahead and put on your thinking caps. We know the primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Now the secondary colors, those are green, orange, and purple. Could anyone raise their hand and tell me why they think we call the secondary colors secondary? Awesome. So I hope that someone said the secondary colors are called secondary colors because we mix two primary colors together. So for instance, if you mix red and yellow, you get orange. If you mix yellow and blue, you get green. And if you mix red and blue, you get purple. Today, we'll be using the secondary colors to paint our pinch pot. You should have grabbed, on the way in, a paintbrush, a paper towel, and there could be a water cup and some paint on your table. If not, it's okay. What you're gonna be doing today is you are going to be painting your pinch pot with the secondary colors. Now, we are using something called tempera cake. So let's say it together, tempera cake. Now, this obviously is not an actual cake. We call it a cake because it kind of looks like a little cupcake kind of container, and that's how it comes. Now, this is solid paint. If you touch it, it won't get on your finger. Now, if we add water, it turns into paint that we can use here. What we will do when I say you're ready, you're going to dip, let it drip, and then you can choose a color. You're gonna choose one color at a time. I decided I want to use orange for my first color. Now I'm going to swirl, and I'm going to swirl, and I'm going to swirl, and I'm almost getting so sleepy, I'm swirling so much. Oh yes. Now I keep swirling. You've got to keep on swirling. Swirl at least 10 times. Otherwise the color will not show up. There we go. Now I have some rich color. When someone says a color is rich, it means that it shows up nicely. Now I'm running out of paint fast. Could anyone raise their hand and tell me what I could do to get more paint on the brush? I hope someone said, do it again. You're gonna dip, let it drip, and then go back to that same color that you chose, and you are sharing this with a partner, and you're gonna paint your pot. And you're gonna paint until it's all covered. Now, if you notice here, you'll see that some of these spots are not getting covered by paint. I need to make sure that I get all of this pinch pot covered in color, baby, color. You need to add color on the inside, the outside. So I'm gonna take some time and paint my pinch bowl, and then I'll tell you what to do if you want to use a different color. Now, I painted the top, the inside, and the sides. Once you've done that, you can flip it over for a little while and do the bottom. Remember, you'll need to swirl a lot to get that color. You're using one color at a time. When you decide to switch colors, what you're gonna need to do is you're going to dip the paintbrush into the water, swirl it around, and then dab. No, not this kind of dab, this kind of dab. That gets rid of the color off the brush because you don't want to mix them. You want to keep them the way they are because they're beautiful the way they are. They don't need any more mixing. Now, I may want to use this, I want to use this teal color. So I'll take some water, dip, let it drip, and then I'm going to swirl. And I'm going to swirl, and I'm going to swirl, and swirl. Oh my gosh, sorry, I got so bored of swirling, but you need to swirl that much, at least 10 times or more. Now, you could do some polka dots on your clay pot. You could do a design. Maybe I want to do a beautiful swirl on the bottom. I could do a line. It's totally up to you. I want you to be creative, but I want you to maybe try out something that we've learned. Maybe it's a pattern. Now, I will give us 20 minutes for us to work. If you finish early, what I want you to do is put your paintbrush in your water cup so it doesn't dry out. You won't have a placemat, but what you're gonna do is put your paper towel out and then place your your pinch pot right on top so it's safe. And then you're gonna choose a new activity while you wait. I will come by and pick up your water cup and your paint tray when you and your partner are finished. What I want you to do is do a free draw with your pinch pot out of the way so you have enough space until class is over. Once time is up, and we will need to put these away. Until then, I hope you have an amazing day. We're gonna have so much fun. I hope that you think about your secondary colors and that you make your pinch pot beautiful and creative.